Hello everyone and welcome back to Voidspace Alpha. My name is Ollie and today we are continuing with our playthrough of Rome 2 Total War as the titular characters on hard difficulty. A big thank you to the almost, what is it? Is it almost or over? It's almost 49,000. It's over 48,000 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. You guys are incredible, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, look, let's crack on. Last episode, we took down the last freehold of Colchis, and we're getting all of our troops into a position to be able to backstab the Macedonians, whilst also chasing down the Bactrians. We've got a legion recruiting up here, the 21st, who is going to be like a home defense legion in the Levant. We've got the Siege of Gore, or the Flipping of Gore, to look forward to. And we've got this Bactrian army knocking about here, and another one here by Ecbatana. But we're going to hit end turn there, and see kind of just generally what happens. I don't think the Macedonians are expecting, unfortunately, our aggression. Looks like we're going to lose Hatra as well to the Bactrians. They've got like a little marauding force knocking around inside of our provinces, which is, I mean, I was going to say it's fine. It's not fine, but it's kind of, you know, it is what it is at the moment. So yeah, the Bactrians are doing their thing. We'll continue to let them do that because we are, excuse me, moving towards taking out their last lands as well. So they'll be a bit easier to mop up because they'll have no income from their provinces. Just having a slurp of my drink there because I am still recovering from a cold. So if I make disgusting sniffling noises or sounds, then yeah, hopefully you'll forgive me. Right, Royal Scythians are still a vassal state, or a client state, I should say, of ours. I've been playing a bit too much EU4. The words vassal and personal union are interchangeable with client state in Rome. It's all just one thing. So yeah, look, that's the end of that turn. Let's see what's happening. Who's died of natural causes? Right, let's just smash our way through this. Where are these guys going? Or where were they meant to be going? I think they were meant to be moving towards Tur. So I'll keep them moving. These guys can get off their force march now. These guys are moving down to here to threaten those provinces. Right, okay. We've got one more turn before that army is fully reinstated. We've got Gore here, which we can flip just by occupying it, which is great. Yeah, they've destroyed a couple of our things there. That's fine. Harmosia actually has a garrison now, but it's only 2 units in one turn. At least it'll be a few more. Still out of range of dealing with either of these armies. So I think what I might do is put the 15th Legion into Susa, which will defend them against the servants of Sharon here, or Karen. And this garrison here of 11 is probably going to be more than enough to deal with that army of 13. So yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Where's that legion gone? The 15th, the Aegyptus. And yeah, we still have a marauding army around Hatra and Dura over here. Now, that all being said, this province had some areas that needed rebuilding. I can get some industry in there. I'm going to bring this army over here to directly threaten Olibia. And yeah, we'll worry about that later. Now, all of our other forces have moved. This is our fleet off the British Isles here. All of our other forces have moved away. This German Confederation army is just slowly bleeding away. It hasn't actually got enough strength to deal with any of the garrisons knocking around here, including Mons Regius. So I may end up moving this force sort of towards this town over here, because it looks like it's going to be pretty well fortified for when our other army gets in there. I'm going to put my spy on the other side so I get a bit of vision. And yeah, I think the next thing for me to do is to start laying waste to Bactrian lands. So, let's do that. Perfect. We've got an increase in rank. There should be one here that's 2% morale. There we go. And I'll give you extra authority. I can convert these up. Civil Colonia. and some food-producing provinces. I think that's the edge of the map over there, isn't it? So, Artacona is over there. So, we're starting to hit the edges of the known world to the Romans. Now, that proves interesting. What is left for me to do this turn, I should say? And I think everyone's moved as far as they can move. So maybe we're just getting ready. Oh, there was a town. I can't remember which one it was, but it had 2 slums in it that I got rid of, and I need to desperately fill them with something that isn't slums. Here we go. It's this one here, and it's actually the town of Dispolis. Let's put in some... I mean, we've got very good public order here, so let's put in some food and a bit of industry. And I think we'll hit the end turn button there and see what happens. We are getting very close to the end of this campaign, which is fun, but I think, judging by the comments, a lot of people want me to try the DEI mod, or DUI mod? DEI? I think it's DEI, Deus et Imperium, or whatever it's called, which sounds like a very cool mod. I might give it a go. Depending on how much free time I've got with this old YouTube thing. I've actually published, in November so far, something like 90-odd videos of episodic content. So, yeah, I'm actually trying to whittle that down a little bit. Right, we've got some research to go through. That tree's completely done. Is there any other research tree that could feasibly be completed? This one could be completed, and that's going to give us... crane mechanics, which gives us sluiced mine, circus, and basilica of Vulcan. This one's going to give us aqueducts and fountains and stuff like that. Okay, cool. That all sounds very, very useful. Right, okay, so the Bactrians did not attack us, which is interesting. I'm going to have to move this force towards here just to threaten them. Keep them in check. I've now got a fully stacked 15th Legion. Sorry, not wrong, 21st Legion. So I'm going to bring them right up to the border over here. And yeah, they can just actually cross the border like so. I don't conceive much opposition coming over in this direction. So I may actually task the 5th Legion. And by may, I mean definitely will. In fact, I can give them some upgrades, which I'm going to do. Like so. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. Okay, that's all my money on upgrades. For the 15th Legion, they can come and lay siege to this area here. And I'm going to continue that siege just to put some pressure on them. Right, okay, I can chase this army as well. So I'm chasing at least 2 enemy armies. Gore is back on side. Harmosia has a decent garrison. Bam actually has 12 units, which is not inconsequential considering the size of the army that's around there. This is really the only real threat, and the other army that I presume is still in Hatra. Right, let's continue to move excuse me, our forces over here. I want to get both of these armies excuse me, by the river. Next turn we should be in a position to be able to actually start putting the screws to the Macedonians, which is a bit of a scary prospect, actually. This Macedonian area over here is actually quite formidable. It does threaten Pella, it threatens Navios as well. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there that we need to be mindful of. But all in all, we should be in a position to take out the Macedonians in pretty decent numbers. And in fact, I could probably just double up the siege over here as well and destroy quite a large force. They've got 20 here with mercenary Illyrian cavalry. I can see at least some javelin men and probably quite a decent amount of hoplites. Anyways, let's end the turn and see where we end up at the end of this turn. The Bactrians are going to do something. They're moving that army around Hatra. They've got really good army movement, which means I'm always just out of range to catch them.
Our gods demand
The
it.
Macedonians have declared war on the
I
British.
expect to see mewling like a woman.
Oh no, the British Confederation have declared war on us. Okay, that's interesting. They are going to immediately attack us in a fleet. With a fleet, sorry, I should say. So, yeah, that's Burgundy, right? Brigantium. Speed that up. Just watching it sink ever so slowly. Oh no, that was just a raiding attack. I don't think Brigantium was Burgundy, was it? I think that was actually just a Spanish territory. Yeah. Okay, well, is what it is. Now we're at war with the British Confederation at the same time. All of my forces are on Macedon's doorstep, though, now. Yeah, our settlement got sacked. High chance of secession and civil war. Okay, well, we got that as a problem as well. Let's repair these buildings. Right. We've got our fleet here. So I'm wondering whether or not we can just move our fleet down to here. Why have we got a high chance of secession and civil war? I look at my politics summary. That's because we've only got 48% of the House in favour of us. Right, let's take these guys off of forced march. I think the time for assaulting the Macedonians has come. So I'm going to auto-resolve this siege against the Bactrians here. I'm going to sort out all of that stuff ahead of time. As best I can. Occupy that province. Let's convert what we can. Don't need a military building. Yeah, that's everything that we can convert. So that is that. Right, anyways, I'm still chasing that army around. There was another Bactrian force knocking about. I can't remember where it went. Oh, actually, we've lost Armenia to... oh, sorry, we haven't. We lost Hatra to Armenia, I should say. We're going to occupy Jura once again. There we are. Okay, and now I've got a disproportionate amount of... Oh, there's the other force. Disproportionate amount of forces on the eastern fringe of the map. Dealing with an enemy that now no longer exists. They've got no provinces, so their armies should just continue to bleed. They're going to really try next turn to take something back. Right, okay, so probably not going to win that fight because we've got an enemy force marching there. Probably not going to win that fight. Probably going to win that fight. Probably going to win this fight is the honest answer. I think the time has come. I know the British Confederation have declared war against us. In fact, if I could make peace with the Bactrians, they've got nothing left. Oh, they have got one province. Okay, let's do that.
I can agree to this. Although I do think the wine too insipid.
German Confederation, I could make peace with you. Low chance, yeah, they've got nothing left to. But what about the British Confederation? Okay, I could make peace with the British Confederation. That's cool. I'm going to actually continue to leave my fleet a little bit closer to their lands in case they try something like that again by putting it over in Namnetum. Oh my god. Mispronouncing things left, right, and centre. Right, I think we can declare war.
The penalty for breaking an alliance is greater the longer the agreement has been in place. Trust grows over time, so...
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. I now no longer need them. Is the horrible real truth. They are now no longer useful to me. Right, okay, so we have a lot of phalanx units, a lot of spear units here in this siege. I'm going to continue that siege like so, and then I'm going to also besiege with these two legions here. Yeah, and again, it looks like a bit of an easy victory, so I don't know if it's worth making you watch these. I'm going to auto-resolve this one. We get 69% of our guys left, which is nice. And I can move this legion. I need to stop saying this and actually tell you, like, the 19th Legion is going to move over in that direction. And, yeah, we can probably auto-resolve this battle as well. But you know what? I'm going to fight it on the battle map. Am I? No, we're a bit... I think... Can I... Okay, I can't deal with that because that's got a garrison of 7. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's Gallic. It's got a garrison of 6. but also has 19 troops there. I think I'm going to recruit up my cohorts. I'm going to recruit 4 additional cohorts there. Now, I swear I had a force over here. I didn't have a force over here. That would have been an easy area to take, Malvia. Okay, well, kind of is what it is. I think we're going to do the Battle of Tur start of next episode. If we look at the diplomatic map mode right now, we can see that the Bactrians have been dealt with. We're less worried about what's going on over there. In fact, I could probably consolidate my 3 legions over there and deal with the Saba, and then go and deal with the Kush as well. So that's like a lot more land that we've secured. And it's just the Macedonians to cut down now. We need to take Ponto, Caspia, and all of these other areas that we contest, like Sarmatia, for example, Dacia, and all that stuff. What's this? Thracia. Excuse me. But that is a problem for the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got this far into the video, I appreciate it massively. Next episode, we'll be doing the Siege of Tur. Be sure to leave your comments, like, subscribe, do all that great stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.